Hi, my name is Jackie Bless, and I am a Field Success Manager here at Pampered Chef. I'm excited to be talking about one of my favorite topics, and that is how to sell power tools. Over the years, our teams observe a ton of parties, and we learn so much from each of you. And we hear how important power tools are to your business, not only from a sales perspective, but from growing your business through bookings and sharing the opportunity. And today, I want to share some of my top tips on how you can be successful selling power tools or any Pampered Chef product. So we'll be focusing on 6 tips. Passion and belief, understanding the customer problem and sharing the value, the Pampered Chef advantage, how to demonstrate power tools in your parties, how to handle objections, and the after-purchase experience. So first and foremost, I want you to think about this in your own kitchens. Is there a power tool that you own currently that's still in a box, or any other really fun Pampered Chef product still in that box? Well, we know that can happen, and we want to really explain why that passion and belief is so important and how you can instill that with the products that you do own. So our best advice is to use those products every day in your own home. By using the products at home, you'll have first-hand experience on what you like to cook or prep with it. When cooking, jot down notes on what you love about the product. It could be that you love how easy the cookware is to clean or how much easier it is to prep with a sharp knife. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I don't own every power tool or I don't own every Pampered Chef product. So when a guest asks me a question about a product, how could I still have that same passion or belief? And that is a great question to have. And you really want to find ways to learn about the products in other ways, like read the reviews on our website, read the descriptions, read the catalog, or chat with peers who love that product so you can understand what their customers love about it too. And I really want you to consider this passion and belief as a foundation in your business, because if you have that, that's going to go a long way to helping you sell products. Now, here are 2 examples of how passion can come through even in a simple post in a virtual party. So these are 2 posts that were pulled from a consultant's party, and I think they're great examples that just show how easy it can be to show that passion. So that first post is all about the Stoneware Entertaining Chip and Dip set. And what this consultant says is, this has to be my favorite new piece. I use it for shrimp cocktail platters, chips and dip, wreath recipes, and so forth. And the second post says, does anyone hate to bake like me? Well, another reason why I love my Rock Crock is because I can make amazing desserts in just 10 minutes. Now, what I love about these examples is not only does it share the passion, it also explains how the product can solve a problem in your house. For Allison, she doesn't like to bake, and the Rock Crock has helped her do something that was perhaps unattainable before. So this goes into tip number 2, which is understand the problem and share the value. So everyone has a kitchen problem that needs to be solved, and it's your role to help uncover those kitchen problems. So you'll want to understand how our products can tackle those problems, and your role is to share the value that our products provide. So your passion, belief, and the personal stories you share will play an important role in this. So let's take a listen to a collection of consultants that are sharing their stories about the Quick Cooker and how it has solved some of their problems in the kitchen.
Moms need quick cookers because they're so busy with all the summer activities. You can just throw something in there and it'll be dinner on the table in 20 minutes. Yeah, I use it all the time. It's so helpful when I'm in a pinch for time, which is funny because even though I work from home, I'm working. And so sometimes dinner is a little tight. I use that daily. As a mom of 5 young kids, I love how you can just throw your food in there and it turns out amazing. And my husband swears it's the best food he's ever had. Before the quick cooker, I would come home, and actually it was kind of a perfect excuse. I forgot to take out meat for dinner. We should just go out. That was perfect. Now, I forgot to take out meat for dinner, and the hubby knows that we can can all throw something in the quick cookers.
Now, to help prepare you for sharing products in your parties, you'll want to get to know the product's features, advantages, and benefits. So we call these FABs. So if you have not heard of FABs before, what it means is F is the feature of the product, A stands for advantage Pampered Chef offers ahead of the rest, B for benefits of the product to your customers' lives, and the S is say this. So those are words as inspiration that you can share with your customers. And that say this is really that story that you can create by combining that passion and belief and those personal stories that we just heard. So you'll want to use this framework to help tell that story. You want to paint the picture, share the value, and go for the yes. So let's talk more about painting the picture. This is when you're describing a common kitchen problem or challenge that customers may have and that our products can solve. So let's do a little practice. So the first picture is a picture of a piece of cookware that has some peeling nonstick. So what problem is that? Or how can you phrase that as a problem to your customers? Such as, do you have cookware at home that's scratching, flaking, and peeling, and you're not sure quite what is going in your food? Or second, we have a burnt bottom cookies. Have you ever been the one to constantly burn the bottom of your cookies and you just don't know what you're doing wrong? Or third, you can see a kitchen catastrophe with a stovetop pressure cooker. Like, are you really interested in learning what the phenomenon of pressure cooking is, but you were scared that your kitchen could look like this? Once you know what type of problems or fears that could be in a customer's mind, that can better help you suggest how our products can overcome those kitchens and problems. So you could say, especially with the example of the cookie, you could promote stoneware and say something like, how many of you fear being the dinner roll baker during the holidays? I know I am always afraid that I will burn the bottom of the rolls. I've got to show you this amazing stoneware and what it means to me. That's a perfect example. So next, you're going to want to share the value. So that is really how you can bring the Pampered Chef advantage to life. So it's so important that you take time to understand what makes Pampered Chef better than the rest. And the reason being is that the way people shop today is different than it was when Pampered Chef started 39 years ago. Today, people have the luxury of shopping from their phone and can quickly compare prices and reviews. And you want to be able to help point out what makes Pampered Chef better than the rest so the consumer feels confident in their purchase. So for example, you may with stoneware want to point out that our stoneware is a natural material and it develops a natural nonstick over time. To someone that does not want to use a nonstick coating, that could be a great advantage for them. Or with the quick cooker, you could highlight the safety features. So in this picture here, Laura Antical literally does lean her arm against the quick cooker at the beginning of cooking to show, I'm not afraid of using this product. It's not hot right here. It's safe to use. I'm completely confident of having this in my kitchen. Now, all while you're sharing the value, which are those features, advantages, and benefits, your passion and stories, you want to be going for that yes. You want your guests' heads nodding and saying and commenting in their virtual parties, I need this in my kitchen. So let's bring it all together in an example with our cutlery. So if you were to say, we want to paint the picture, you can say, how many of you have knives in your kitchen that are dull, hard to control, and just don't do the job? You can share the value by saying, our 5-inch Santoku knife is sharper right out of the box and stays sharper longer than any other high-end forged knife. And go for that yes. So just imagine being able to smoothly slice tomatoes without sawing. You're going to love the quality of all the knives in our cutlery collection. but if you could just have one, the 5-inch Santoku knife will fast become your go-to knife for chopping, slicing, dicing, and mixing. So in this example, we painted the picture of the problem my customer may have, which is the dull knives. Then we share what makes Pampered Chef a step above the rest. Our knives are sharper than the competition. And last, you want them shaking their head yes. So you can keep this framework simple. You don't have to list every feature our tools offer. Pick the feature and benefit that has the most impact for you, and of course, you'll always want to point out where we have that competitive advantage. So next, let's talk about being intentional in what you're demonstrating in your parties. So your power tools are the opportunity to grow your business, and you should be strategic in what you're featuring to maximizing the potential. So first, these are tips that we want you to think about how you're featuring your power tools. First, feature any power tool that month that are part of a host special. This helps create that desire in the party and gives you the opportunity to book any open dates that month. As you near the end of the month, start featuring host specials for the next month. The second tip is consider featuring a power tool from the new consultant kit. This gives you an amazing opportunity to plant the seed for recruiting. It could sound like, I love using my Rock Rack for quick and easy one-pot meals and desserts. This Rock Rack has changed my life in more ways than one, and it's available in our new consultant kit. You may have not come to this party looking for a side gig, but if you're looking for an opportunity to earn products for free, earn flexible income, or look for a supportive community to be part of, I would love to chat with you more about being a consultant. Third tip is, of course, you'll want to share what's new with Pampered Chef. This helps keep your business fresh and relevant to your customers. Fourth, in an in-person party, the power tools shine as you prepare and demo the recipe. So how can you do that in virtual? It's important that you show the power tool a couple times so you are planting the seed with your guests. So you could think about devoting one day in your virtual parties to a power tool and show off how you can use that power tool from breakfast to dinner, or even dessert too. Or show the power tool throughout the party. Maybe post one way you use it one day and then another way you use it another day. But my favorite way in a virtual party is to go live or share personal videos of you using the products. So that's really the best way you can connect with guests, show the product in action in a real kitchen, and give guests the opportunity to ask questions. And also don't forget that use that FABS framework to help you position the product and showcase that versatility so guests can paint that picture of them using the product in their own kitchen. So let's take a look at what this could look like in a virtual party. So you can share how the product has made a difference in your kitchen. And this is an example with a Rock Rack, and these were posts that were pulled from one party. So you can see how this consultant planted the seeds multiple ways throughout the party. So we love this first image where they're showing the story about the Rock Rack and the Mix and Chop and the Salad Chopper, all to illustrate how you can make Taco Tuesday easier. The next time the Rock Rack was posted, it was a video. So again, you can use a home office video or go live. Make sure you share a variety of recipes and ideas. We know that guests love coming to Pampered Chef parties to learn new recipes and tips. So make sure you share a variety that can be made in the featured tool. And last, when a product is part of a collection, share other sizes too. This can help customers see there could be just a right size for them. In an in-person party, you want to make sure you kick off the party by explaining that power tool you'll be using to demo the recipe. This is when guests are most attentive. So it's a great moment to paint the picture, share the value, and start going for that yes. So let's watch Becky Ishii in action.
Okay, so welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's give Jessie a big hand for having us. Thank you. What a great host you've been. And before we get started and have some more fun, we've got a great time here as people have been arriving, I wanted to just talk with you for a minute about some power tools in the kitchen that I've got with me tonight. So let me ask
you to hear a little bit about what Becky was saying about really painting that picture with the nonstick cookware. So she asked the guests what they don't like about their nonstick cookware at home. And guess what? The guests were easily volunteering that information. They were saying stuff sticks, you can't use metal, it's not dishwasher safe. And that is a great way to get guests to start thinking about why they need our cookware. So let's listen on a little bit more where she talks about how she's going to share the value of our cookware.
Okay, so what if you had nonstick cookware that was nonstick the whole life of it? You could put it in the dishwasher and you could use metal utensils. What do you think? Love it. Well, that's what we have here, and that's what we've been using. So this is our single burner grill pan, which I'll talk to you a little bit more about. I've been using my metal spatula to turn my chicken, so you can't harm it. It can go right in the dishwasher. How many of you have small children? Oh, wow, okay. So what happens when a child comes by and the handle's sticking out? You're worried, right? Or if I turn it over here, then it could be over the next burner, right? So what if your nonstick cookware, the handle could just come off? Great for storage, right? But also great for safety reasons. So this is our a piece of our nonstick cookware, and I'll tell you more about it later. Okay?
So Becky also did a great job sharing the value. She shared why PC cookware has helped solve problems with it being metal utensil safe, how the handle is removable, and so forth. So we realize that not all of your guests will say yes. So let's review how to handle potential objections. And these are tips we have learned over the years from some of our top sellers. So first and foremost, be open-minded about the customer. Don't assume that a product is too expensive for someone. You could be that first blocker in the objection because of what you think your customers can or cannot afford. Second, break down more expensive products by price per week or month. For example, the Quick Cooker is a $240 product, but it's a product that can be used every day. So consider it as a $20 investment a month for 1 year, or how about a $5 investment a week for a year? Would you skip drive-through coffee once a week for that investment? I know I would. So you can also consider how it compares to other big purchases made for the home. I was recently shopping at Costco and saw a power washer, and it was probably about $200, maybe a little bit more. And the power washer is something convenient to have. I don't have to pay someone to come and power wash my house. But then I thought about it, like, okay, this is something I only use once or twice a year. So I was trying to rationalize or give myself permission, is it worth it for me to purchase that? And that's the same type of permission that our guests are also looking for when they're considering our more expensive products. Now, of course, you can focus on the booking opportunity too, to help your customers earn that power tool for free or half price. In a party, you could say, I noticed that you seemed really excited about the Rock Crock Everyday Pan, but it wasn't on your list. Is this something you are still interested in? If so, I would love to work with you and host your own party so you can earn it for free or at half price. How does that sound? Now, you can also offer alternative solutions that are lower cost. It is always easier to downsell someone than it is to try to upsell someone. So for example, if someone is really interested in the Rock Crock Dutch oven for one-pot meals, but they're just not interested in hosting and it's a little too much money for them, and they say no to the Rock Crock, but you can tell they still really want it, suggest the deep cover baker and let them know they can still make one-pot meals in the microwave and oven, and it is a little bit less expensive. Now, once they purchase the power tool, or really any product from us, the journey isn't over. This is where you are different from being a transactional experience like an Amazon versus a full-service experience you can bring with your business. So with tip number 6, you must consider the after-purchase experience. So here are some tips from our top guests. Ask guests to join your VIP group. Having a VIP group lets you build a relationship and connection after the party. Plus, you can continue to provide tips and recipes. Reach out to guests a couple days after the party and ask if they got the new product and if they have questions. You want to make sure the product gets out of the box within the first 30 days. Ask them to send you a text or post in the VIP group once they use the product. This way, you can connect and provide additional service. So another idea I wanted to share was something that we learned from Connie Floor and Jody Dillman. So Jody and Connie offered a quick cooker workshop one time a month for any other guest who had purchased the quick cooker. And each person makes a recipe to share, plus brings copies of the recipe so everyone goes home with more recipe ideas. The intent was to be more of a service, but guess what? It becomes a perfect way for her to offer accessory pieces at the party and future bookings to earn accessories for free. And since she advertises this workshop at other parties, she's even had a guest buy a quick cooker at full price, just so she could attend the next workshop to learn how to use the product. So I really love this quote that captures the importance of after the sale. It's most important what you do for your customers after the sale is to really help them love what products they purchase. Now this was just a quick snapshot of selling techniques that you can use for Power Tools, but you can learn more as you experience Dash. We hope you find this helpful and let us know if you have feedback. Thank you.